Hi viewers, it is very essential to know about euphemisms. Why should we use euphemisms in our sentences? Yes, because you will sound insensitive if you don't use euphemisms. You won't be able to understand much of what you read and hear if you don't use euphemisms. So can we know some euphemisms about jobs and employment? Okay, here we go. Instead of saying to get fired, we can always use euphemisms like to get laid off, to be dismissed, to be let go. Let us see the example. He was laid off last year and is looking for work. So instead of saying that he got fired, we can say that he was laid off last year and is looking for work. Some of the employees were recently let go, so a lot of our colleagues are on edge. Some of the employees were recently let go, that means they were fired. Some of the employees were recently let go, so a lot of our colleagues are on edge. Instead of saying to fire people, we use the euphemisms to let someone go, to lay someone off, to downsize. Now observe these examples. There is a rumor that the management is going to let some people go at the end of the next year. So here the euphemism used is to let some people go. We are lucky enough to not have to lay anybody off this year. So here the euphemism is to not have to lay anybody. In fact, we are not hiring, but we have downsized in the last few months. So the euphemism used here is downsized. So instead of saying to fire people, these kind of euphemisms are used. Instead of saying to remove from duty, we can always say to put on administrative leave. Look at the example. The officer was put on administrative leave for misusing his powers. So instead of saying to remove from duty, it is better to say that to put on administrative leave. So the sentence will be, the officer was put on administrative leave for misusing his powers. Instead of saying to quit, it can always be said as to resign or to leave the company. She left the company to pursue another opportunity. So the euphemism here is left the company. Wasn't that something good to know? Okay, stay tuned and thank you.